ready for a rest. I don't know if I'm going to watch
I
racing
bet.
this weekend or not, man. It's after going to Tennessee and then driving, almost straight back from Iowa. I stopped at a rest stop and took a little bit of a nap, but it's time to rest a little bit.
Yeah, you've been going at it hard.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. It really has. That was my first race in Iowa up there that, I was actually doing this, so that was pretty cool. And the GR Smith crew hooking me up, letting me get down there in the infield with the crew. It was pretty neat, man. It really was. It was fast. I know that.
Yeah,
I got my new camera, or I got a camera. So instead of making edits with my cell phone, like I have been, my really old Samsung, I mean, it's been doing a decent job for what it is, but I went and got an actual camera, which I used to have one. I used to have a pretty good Canon, but I gave it to my stepson so he could get hunting, he takes like hunting videos and stuff with it. And so I got this one. It's an older Sony, and it's just got a kit lens. So I've been practicing with it, and I like it so far. I mean, you can zoom in on it and slow it down, and it didn't get all distorted. It looks pretty good.
cool.
So I'm gonna up my game on that, or try to anyway, a little bit.
Yeah,
try to keep
those
up
intro videos are always cool.
Yeah, try to keep up with these young kids a little bit on that stuff. It's kind of hard to do for an old timer like me. But hey, everybody, welcome to Mid America Dirt. I'm Skip, and I'm super excited to be joined by Mr. Geoff Aiken, Pottsville, Arkansas. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Geoff, how you doing today, man?
Doing good. How are you, Skip?
Like I said, doing good. A little wore out, ready for a weekend, probably just here at the house. We'll see what happens, but other than that, doing pretty good, man. Just watching a lot of good racing and ready to watch some here at home. Bad Boy 98, is that next up for you too?
That's our next one. Yeah, ready.
How you like Batesville?
Ready for it, I think. That's Batesville's my favorite track.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Yeah, we've been off a couple of weeks, so we're kind of itching to get going again.
I got you. So did you? You've got, for people who don't know, you've got this is the first year you're in an actual straight up open motor, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a Clements motor at the very end of last year, and we got another Rocket XR1 that we've got that in. We've still got our steel block motor in our other car. But this is really the first full blown late model, I guess, we've had.
Okay. So is it that, what's the difference? Is there a huge difference in between it and the steel block?
In motor, yeah, there's a big difference. Our steel block motor is it's a Mullins USMTS modified motor, and it's a stout motor. But it's 23-degree heads. So this one is a 430 Clements, and it's pretty big difference. Big torque difference.
How about
You get in the
driver-wise?
traction with this one, and you get in the traction with this one, and I mean you mash the throttle down, you better be pointed the way you want to go.
Yeah. So for your driving style, is it quite a bit of an adjustment for you, or?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to say. We really only ran it. We ran it at Riverside the end of last year just to kind of make sure everything would, we had everything put together right and everything would work. And then really, Poplar Bluff and Old Number One, that was the first weekend we really raced it. I know the motor's going to take some getting used to. I think the biggest thing is just the car. It's the same chassis. The new ones, or the new to us, is only 2 years newer. But with the motor difference, just kind of gives them a little bit different handling characteristics. So just kind of finding that balance. where I feel like on our other car, we have a pretty good idea, what that car wants, what it likes, um, how to make it do what I want. And this one's just a little bit different. And Friday night at Poplar Bluff, we, didn't really learn a whole lot except, how many tear offs we could use.
Yeah, no
Uh,
joke.
and then, at, old number one, we figured out some stuff after qualifying and got a little better in the heat and then a little bit better in the B. So really, I think just having pretty much one night's all we've had to kind of try and learn it a little bit, and we made a little bit of progress.
Yeah. I mean, how excited are you about getting that thing to Batesville and getting it on Batesville?
I'm excited to see what it'll do. Um, I know it's going to be faster. The track's going to be faster with the new dirt on it. It's got a little bit of character to it. Last weekend, the local races was they said it was pretty much wide open and little bumps here and there, and which that's not really my style, but you know, at least if we go and it's got traction, um, at least the motor will keep up. I don't know about the driver, but the motor will keep up better than the other one for sure.
Well, I bet the driver's hoping he takes a swim in that new pond in the middle.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so I did my box opening video today. So my wife got me my Geoff Aiken racing hat. I'm pretty excited about that. And then I don't know if you noticed, but there's some racing gloves up here,
Yes,
and
sir.
then 16 right there. So I got my stuff up on the
Looks
wall.
that looks good.
I'm glad to get that. I've been wanting this hat since I saw Jackson, the crew chief Aiken, running around in it. I've been wanting one of these, so I'm super excited to have it.
Yeah, it looks good.
You got any left? Like if people want to get one?
Yes, we've got several dozen of the blue on white, and then we've got some that are blue on blue.
Awesome. Awesome.
So just
And
in
they can
case some
get a
people may
hold.
not want the white for the races just because it, you know, get a little bit dirty, but
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of white, the white mesh, man. I really am. So this is a good combination right here. So if people want to get one, Geoff Aiken Racing Facebook page.
yes, sir. Yeah, just send us a message and we'll get you hooked up.
Awesome. Awesome. Y'all go get yourself a hat.
We
I freaking love mine.
we still got a few shirts left over from last year too. So if anybody's interested, just let me know what size and we'll see what we got left.
Okay. All right. Good deal. All right, Geoff. So I know you started out, and we talked about this before in your first interview, but you kind of ran around with your uncle. Is that right? Kind of how you got started in racing?
Yeah, he raced from 95 till I guess he really quit probably around 2012, 2013. So I pretty much grew up around it, started helping him. I was 8 years old. Um, but things have changed a little bit now, well, quite a bit actually. But I grew up around it, working around them, so that
Yeah.
definitely
And
helps. Learned a
he
lot.
raced all over the place too, right? I mean, you've been to quite a few places running with
I've
him.
been to I've been to a lot of places. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. He raced the Mars series when Mooney first started it for several years, and then when Chris started MSRA, he raced it. I don't know that he ever raced a full schedule, but kind of just bounced around and went wherever.
That MSR, was that like the forerunner, I guess, to CompCams?
Yeah, yeah, that's what's now called the CompCams, but when it started out, it was Mid South Racing Association.
Okay. Okay. Who all ran that back then, Geoff? Like when it started out?
No, it was you had Jeff Floyd, Joey Mack, Little Billy, Kyle Beard, Billy Peden from over around Marion, I think. Brandon Smith. There was a bunch of good drivers.
Yeah. Sounds like it. It really does. Yeah, several names still in there, that you see now on the CompCams and stuff still. So that's pretty cool. And Brandon Smith, I know I've been meaning to try to get him on the show. I know Chris Ellis has talked to me. I've never met him. I'd like to get him on and talk to him sometime. I don't know a lot about him. Because I was away from racing for a long time, so he wasn't racing when I stopped watching back in the day. But
Right.
everybody says he's pretty good.
He's a really good driver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
did
because I've watched him turn a lot of laps, but last year at the Bad Boy, me and him raced side by side in the B for the whole race and never touched. And so, I mean, that was pretty cool racing with him.
yeah. Hunter Branscombe said he's going to be driving his, I think said that his late model, that Bad Boy HB1 late model. So that'll be pretty cool to see.
Gotcha.
I'm excited about this Bad Boy 98 race, man. I've been looking forward to it for a while. I'm ready to get down there.
Yeah, it'll be good.
All right. Is there any word on Plummerville? Have you heard anything about it?
Say it again. You cut out.
Plummerville. Have you heard anything about if Plummerville's going to race or not?
I've heard a couple of rumors about a couple of people that were trying to buy it. I won't say their name just in case it's not true, I guess, but we'll see. I will say I don't know that they'll race this year, but hopefully somebody gets it for sure.
Yeah, because that's right there close to home for you, isn't it? How far is that for you?
Yeah, it's about 25, 30 minutes from my house.
Man, you can't beat that.
So
I bet you do hope somebody gets that and gets that running.
Yeah, we've got quite a few laps there in the still block car, and that's where I won my first heat race there, won my first feature there. So I'd like to see it keep going for sure.
Well, I mean, you ought to just buy it yourself. And Aitken Central Arkansas Raceway or something like that.
We got plenty of irons in the fire.
I got you, man. What about Centerville?
Maybe one day I'd like to be on that side of it, but
yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Centerville, is it running this year?
They're supposed to. They're supposed to be getting things kind of fixed up and put together. I haven't been over there. They're supposed to have a play day here pretty soon. So hopefully they run, at least give, the guys around here somewhere to go close.
Yeah. And how far is that one from you?
It's about 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very far at all.
I've been by Plummerville. I've never watched a race there. Bill Fry took us down there when we went to go interview him. He took us by it and let us look at it. And then I've never seen Centerville. Is it a big track?
No, it's I'd say it's a little bit bigger than Plummerville. It's kind of more of a D shaped, I think.
Okay. But
it's a big quarter mile.
Yeah. So I mean, and for people who don't know, we've got three tracks sitting around here in Arkansas that aren't running right at the moment. If Centerville opens up, that'll be just two. But like Plummerville, Flippin's, I think, sitting not running.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's any more. Those are the two that I can think of. Those may be the only two, but I mean, they need those Central Arkansas tracks running for sure.
Yeah, we don't need to lose any more around here.
Yeah. Did you see that 411 video that I did? We went over there and toured that place.
Which was it? What was it? You broke up again.
It was 411 over in East Tennessee. Everybody says that place was super awesome, and it looked like it was a pretty cool place. It even had a paved drag strip. Yeah, it even had a paved drag strip behind it, like a nice looking paved drag strip. I guess they'd use for pits, when they were racing. Yeah, that place is pretty awesome.
I've never been to that one, but
Tazewell.
Looks like
I want to go see it too. Yeah. And we talked about this. Me and you talked about this. Have you been to Tazewell? I forgot if you said you'd been there.
I have not.
Yeah, I'd like to go see a race there at that place, man. Those high bank tracks over in East Tennessee, they're something else. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, they look really fast.
I told people over there we ain't got that over here, do we? We ain't got no big high bank stuff over here that I know
No,
of.
no, I think around here, uh, Batesville's about the most banked track you got. Everything else is pretty flat.
Yeah. Yep. I couldn't think of anything that came close to it. I really couldn't. I don't know. I've never been on the infield at Salina over here, Salina High Banks. Have you ever raced Salina High Banks?
I'm not raced there. We went to a few Mars shows back in the early to mid 2000s there, and it's I'm thinking that's the track where they had a road around the top and they watered it from the top. I think I
I
may be
don't
wrong,
remember.
but because it was so
Don't.
banked, the too banked for the water truck. But I may be wrong. It's been, like I said, that's probably 2002 or three, four, somewhere in there.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched the
I
race
do
there
remember it.
once.
It was real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to get over there and see it again, which I think CompCams is running there this year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be
yeah.
cool.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's kind of cool going to some of these tracks that we raced at before that I've been to, and then getting to race on them myself. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Um, how are you doing in points in CompCams?
Uh, not real great. We weren't really planning on running points, so we had some issues with our open car in practice night at Arrowhead, so we had to come back home, and everybody was ready to go race, so we just finished the steel block car Friday morning and took it back up there, and, um, actually, the track Friday night wasn't that bad. I mean, we were still outmotored, but, it's probably about the best you could ask for being down on horsepower, and the driver just, had his head in the mud, I guess, and kinda messed that up, and then Saturday night was a different story, it was kinda more hammer down and, didn't time in great, started in the back of a heat, didn't go anywhere, and we were gonna start, like, 4th or 5th row back in a B, and I thought, "Man, I'm not gonna go anywhere, I don't wanna tear my stuff up," and so I didn't even run the B and kinda wish I would have because those points would have been handy at Harrisburg when we missed it by one spot in the B, so
So you would
but
have got a
it's
provisional,
hard.
and probably if you'd done that.
Yeah, we would've had a better shot at getting a provisional. We were, um I think before that weekend, we were 44th in points, and I think now we're 23rd or 24th, but, it's a long year, so just we'll see what happens, we'll just go as long as we can and see if we can make it to the end.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, for sure, man. You got quite a few races to come get that back up. I mean, pretty good. And you're gonna kind of alternate between your motors, right? Depending on what
Yeah,
track you're on.
we'll probably when it gets hot, we'll try and run the other car some. We'll just try and be smart about where we take it because you are down on motor, with that one. But some places, you know, in the summertime when it's 100 degrees, if you can never get past qualifying and time in decent, you've got plenty of motor for the feature if you can just get there.
Yeah. So, out of the remaining tracks besides Batesville, are there any of those tracks that stand out that you're really excited about getting to?
Oh man, Salina will be cool. I'm more like um, the bigger tracks, Batesville, Tri-State, stuff like that. So yeah, Salina probably would be good. Looking forward to going back to Caney Valley. I think Comp has a race there.
Yeah, I think so.
We went up there and we raced up there last year and did pretty well actually. Won a heat race and um, started third in the feature, ran second for a lot of it, and uh, driver just messed up, and I think we ended up fourth. But I kind of like that track a little bit, so looking forward to going back there.
Yeah. And Thunderbird. If you like those big tracks, you must like
Yeah,
Thunderbird because it's the freaking biggest one around here.
yeah, it's that's a long way around there.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I mean, last year when I was watching y'all, I was up in turn 2, and I've said this several times. When you guys got down, down on 1 or down 3 and 4, I couldn't even hear it. I couldn't even hear the cars. It was creepy. I mean, it just got creepy quiet. And then you guys would come back around. I mean, I'm like, golly, this place is massive.
Yeah, it's that's a long ways from one end to the other, but we'll be going a little bit faster around it now, so hopefully I still like it.
Hey, that one race, I don't know if it's the last one. I don't know if it's the Hayden Ross Memorial or whatever what it was, but you're doing pretty good there in that one
Yeah,
heat race.
we were running away with the heat race, and then
Yeah,
uh, went to lap a guy and just changed my line too quick and spun that left rear two in the black and spun myself out. But it happens, I guess. Live and learn.
I've got it on video. I don't know if I ever gave you. Did I ever get that video to you? You were right in front of me when
I
that
don't think
happened.
so.
I've got that
Yeah.
video somewhere. I'm gonna have to dig that out. Yeah, you probably want me. We'll bury that one. We'll see what happens this year. Because I mean, you've got to be pretty excited about having, the experience on the tracks and having that new open motor, in there.
Yeah, there's going to be, several new tracks. I can't remember what the full schedule is, but I know there's several new tracks that I haven't raced at. You know, that's what, that's what makes it fun is seeing new places and, you just kind of race on different dirt. It'll be a challenge. I've got a lot to learn as a driver and got to get a lot better and hopefully we can at least get this car figured out a little bit and at least get to where we can, make shows. That would be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And for people to know, I mean, you're a family team. I mean, you're not the big, huge money team. You're a family team, and who got helping you? I mean, you've got Jackson helping you, right? In your family.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jackson, my son, he's 13, and my basically through the week at the shop, it's him and my grandpa comes down and helps us. Um, I mean, through the week, that's it. And at the track, I've got Jackson, and then Cal Adney,
yeah,
real good friend, pretty much family, and he goes with us when he can. He kind of helps me and John, so it just depends on who needs help, really.
yeah, yeah. And you kind of roll with Kirby too. For people that don't know, because you guys are all pretty close, right?
Yeah, and it'll be fun this year. I don't know if he's going to run the whole thing. Hopefully he does, but it's nice to have you know good friends to park beside, and we can jump in and help each other, if we need it, and that's that makes it fun.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. And for people that don't know, man, just you're a great bunch of folks, for real, a great bunch of folks, and it's always good seeing y'all at the track, man. I love pull up the track and see the Aikens out there, or Kirby's and everybody, that whole crew. It's just always fun to
Oh,
see you
thank you.
guys out there.
We always enjoy seeing Skip.
It's like, oh crap, here comes Skip. I'm gonna have to do an interview. But
No,
for people that don't know,
we'll always talk to you.
you're not real big on interviews. For people who don't know,
Nah, it's not my favorite thing to do. But,
you better get used to it. Yeah, I mean, you may have to start doing a bunch over here before too long.
that'd be all right.
Heck yeah, it would. All right. Well, Geoff, do you have any sponsors you want to thank before we get off here?
Yeah, we got quite a few. My uncle and my mom, they own Doug's Electrical Service here in Russellville. They're uh, pretty much car owners. You know, they help us with everything we need. You know, so without them, you know, we'd be watching. um, and then John Kirby, um, is not so much a financial sponsor, but just, you know, if I need anything, um, you know, parts or whatever, he'll try and help me get it, or uh, just somebody to bounce ideas off of, and you know, another driver to talk to, pretty much. And I feel like we work good together. So he owns Kirby Specialties. Randy Tucker with Randy Tucker Construction. Um, he's a real good friend. He used to race around here, BB Centerville. He was pretty good street stock racer, uh, back in the day, back in the '90s. So we got him, uh, Cal, Adney Farms, uh, Fountains Grocery in Tilly. They come on board this year. And then, let me think here, Roberts Racing and Restoration out of Little Rock, um, Randy Aiken Racing, and then Bill Fry Motorsports. He's helped us out a little bit this year, just trying to get us back going with some power steering pump issues. He helped us with that. Yeah, I guess that's about it. That's pretty much our bunch.
I got you. I got
We
you.
uh, we're going to be working with Tyler with TB Performance. Actually sent all of our shocks off to him after Harrisburg. Uh, Turns out we only missed the show by one spot, running two busted left rear shocks.
No joke.
So yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if we messed them up at Poplar Bluff, or maybe the week before, and I just missed it in that wreck at Enid. But um, so TB Performance, we're looking forward to working with him.
Yeah. And for people that don't know, that's a former Mid American Dirt podcast guest also, and an Arkansas native, Tyler Brashear.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we
Yeah, hopefully I
both,
didn't forget anybody.
well, we're both kind of we're Deathridge guys, both of us. I know that
Right. Yep.
we're both seeing high definition HD because of Greg. Because I'm gonna shout
Yeah.
Greg out.
Yep. Yep. Appreciate Greg and everything he does, and um, he sent me a couple of shirts a few weeks ago, and you know, he takes care of us. I'm not wearing them right now. I'm wearing my work glasses, but if I'm in a race car or doing something important, I'm wearing his glasses, because
Heck
they
yeah, me
definitely
too,
make a
man.
difference.
Well, I didn't notice last year. After I got done last year, I mean, I didn't realize how bad my glasses, like my lenses, were. Because I'll sit down in the corner usually and try to get some video, and I just get pelted with dirt all the time, and I didn't realize how bad my lenses were toast. So I got me a new pair of lenses this year, and it's pretty nice. And I believe they're probably already have taken a beating. I'm gonna have to start wearing them old man, those protective
Right.
things over there on them. I don't really want to do that, but I may have to. Yeah, big shout out to Greg. Super good guy. Super good guy. Well, Geoff,
He is.
so up next for you, Batesville Motor Speedway weekend after next, May 8th and 9th.
Yeah. May 8th and 9th. That's the next one, and then we'll probably be off after that until, what is it, the 29th and 30th. We go to Big O Speedway and
So,
Arklatex.
yep. Yep. Have you ever raced at Arklatex?
I did. When we had the Crate Lake model in 2011, um, I took it down there with Dwayne and John and raced the CompCams race, and didn't make the show, but I really liked the track. So that's
Good.
one of the ones on my list I'm looking forward to getting back to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to it and Big O too. I've never seen Big O, so that'll be a cool weekend also. That will be.
Yeah, that'll be a new one.
Anyways, all right, guys. Geoff Aiken Racing. Get your Geoff Aiken Racing hats, and I think you said you had some T-shirts left over too. So just message them and on there and get yourself some Aiken Racing merch. That'd be super awesome, and give him a follow. And Geoff, man, thanks for coming on here again for part 2. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You always good talking to you,
Yep.
man. I can't wait to see you guys at the track again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We appreciate everything you do.
Appreciate you doing what you do. Thank you, sir. See ya.
You bet.